Hey guys, this is GaiiRz with a tutorial for you guys today. This tutorial is on glowing spheres in Cinema 4D, like this. It can be used on quite a lot of stuff. You could use it on your background, you can use it in any project really, and it's pretty effective. So without further ado, I'll get into it. I'm just gonna delete all this and we can get crack-a-lacking. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll start out with, first you want to make a sphere, and yeah, just make it whatever size you want. I'm just going to leave it like pretty small for now, leave it like that. And then we want to head over to our selection. Alright, what you want to do is push C, which makes this layer editable, and then we head over to this symbol here with the 4 squares with one of them filled. Click on that, and then we'll go up to selection and we'll click ring selection. This allows us to select rings, and we'll select which rings we want to be filling in. So I'll just zoom in and we'll click on the middle 3 rings. So we'll click on this one, hold shift, click on the next one, hold shift again. So holding shift this whole time, sorry, and yeah, that's them selected. We'll go and make our new materials. So I've just made that one. I've just gone with a darkish black for the color. Add some reflection, about 20 brightness for the reflection, and just put the blurriness on 5. I won't add any Fresnel on this one, and we're looking good. And then I'll just move on to my next layer. We want to have, we want this to be white, the color to be white. You want to click the luminance box, and whatever color you want the glow to be, basically you choose. So purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to go with blue, and then you just want to up the brightness to 300%, like so, and I'm just going to bring that down a little bit, but yeah, 250, that'll do. So that's our 2 materials made, and then I'll just right click on the blue material that I made and click apply, which means it applies it just to the layers I selected. Then we'll go to the top, hold shift, bottom, just need to go down so I can see it. Alright, bottom 2, that's what I should have done actually, top 2, just gives it a bit more of a feel to it. So then we'll go apply, once again. So now we've got blue with the grey in between. We just want to add our black material onto the sphere and just drag it in front of all the other materials, which means it's underneath, obviously underneath the others. Alright, so next thing we want to do is let me go to lighting and just add a floor, and this will allow us to get that glow underneath that you saw before. So I'm just gonna drag this floor down a bit, sorry, and we'll just push our sphere back. Oh, whoops! Don't know what I was doing then, but oh, that's why. Just unselect this box. What am I doing? There we go. Unselect that box, click on the one up top again, and we'll just drag that back. It's going to make it a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, I'll show you that after. Basically, I was showing my friend what I was going to make this tutorial before, and ended up doing something pretty cool, so I might just add it in at the end, for those of you that want to try something different. So then I'll just duplicate this sphere with Control C, Control V, duplicate that sphere, bring it to the side. I'll tilt this one back a little bit, like that. Maybe even tilt this one forward slightly, and then we'll just duplicate that again using Control C, Control V, drag that across, and we'll tilt this one. We'll tilt this one facing in slightly like that, and we'll just zoom out. Head over to our render settings. Alright, with the render settings, you want output can just be whatever size you want to render it at. And for this, you just I'm gonna go with PNG because it's gonna give a pretty nice look. But you can go with JPEG. You can go with anything really. And I'm gonna select alpha channels because I haven't really tried rendering it with PNG alpha channels to see if there's, I don't know what it does to it, but I'm gonna try that out and see how we go. But if you just want the image to be the way it is, so you can just overlay it or add it in and move it around and stuff, then just go with JPEG. But I'm gonna go with PNG for now. Make sure you go down to effect, and you should find global illumination, but I've already got it in, so it'll be underneath depth of field. It'll be there beside this glow, so you want to make sure that's selected, and then you just want to go IR still image, in fact IR plus QMC still image, go along to sophistic samples, put it on low, record density to low, come along to autosave. That should usually be ticked, but you want to untick that. And yeah, that's that. It's render settings done. And then we'll just render that out, see how it looks. Yeah, there you can see we've got pretty nice glowing balls, but I think I've got the floor a bit too low. Yeah, there we go, that's why. I was wondering, they just look like they were floating in midair. I'll just render that out. And then you can see we've got the blue light underneath and a really nice look to our spheres. Basically, you can just mess around with what I taught you. You can do anything with it really. The thing I was going to add in is basically if you just come along to the size tool and just completely squish it down, you'll end up with a flat object that looks pretty nice, I must say. So I'm just going to tilt this forward. It's pretty weird, but it's something different, you know. Something different for you guys. Control V. I'm just doing Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Drag this out. Just going to tilt them a little bit. See what sort of effect we can get going here. Just going to clarify, I haven't actually tried this completely, but came across it when I was talking to my friend and it seemed pretty cool, so yeah, there you go. So you've basically got some discs as well, some pretty like UFO looking discs that you can mess around with. So I think that concludes my tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped you, and the next tutorial will probably be on how to make simple text for those of you that don't know. So thanks for listening. Comment, like if possible, and yeah, stay tuned. GaiiRz out.